Kala la Yahweh, Wa Shuma Mashak Yabasha, Shema Yasharada Yahweh Alahaya Nava, the Bar Mashbaka. Shalom, welcome in. So we're going to take the time and have a lesson of edification and correction. This is indeed a sharp rebuke. All right. And this sharp rebuke is a prophecy against the haughty women of Israel who are going to get themselves destroyed because they don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Yeah, I said correctly. The haughty women of Israel whose mouths are conjuring up their own destruction. Now we're going to start this rebuke off with a decent example pertaining to the matter. Then we're going to cut up some indecent examples pertaining to the matter. Now, this first video is from a sister who speaks a lot of things that, from what I've seen, I haven't watched her completely. I've only seen a few of her videos from time to time. But this particular video was presented to me by the way of the Spirit. And she addressed a major catalyst to this confusion and disorder running amok among Israelite women. Now, the other nations are guilty of this too, but we're going to focus on Israel. All right. Now, the main issue here is these particular Israelite women, whether they're in the truth or not, they just can't keep their mouths shut concerning the Most High's business. And they speak their own destruction to themselves in such an act. But this sister here is going to address a root to the problem. And we're going to move forward with slicing up the indecent examples. All right. So I'm going to play this video. I'm going to add my commentary. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
I was reading something and it asks, do you think social media ruined men or women more? And I can honestly say, I think social media has definitely affected everybody in some sort of way, whether it was for the positive, the negative. It's affected everybody in some shape, form, or fashion. However, I'm definitely going to have to say it affected and ruined women way more than men. Women take social media.
Did she tell any lies? Did she tell any lies there? Social media, for all of you who may have not been exposed to the information that I provided about social media a while ago. In a nutshell, social media is the devil's playground. And it has given a sense of validation that has become a drug to many, especially women. But I'll let her continue on.
Too far. Women now do not live in reality. Women literally have created personalities and personas around their internet life. And it's like, they don't understand that likes are not dollars. So women are willing to do any and everything for a like. Women can be dead broke. But as long as they can get up there and look cute and flap their hair, and Lord forbid if they got a body, baby, you can't tell a woman nothing because she's going to automatically assume I could use my body to make some money. And that's insane to me. The hell with
prostitution. Social media has been a prime catalyst to prostitution. Yeah. From the ideologies that are pushed, right? From the ideologies that are pushed from such profane women practicing such an act regarding the dynamics between man and woman. The demonic standards that they advocate on these social media platforms. Women eat that up when they see other women speaking this nonsense. The majority of women eat that shit up. By the way, disclaimer. When we get to the indecent examples, you might as well have your children leave the room. This is a very mature rebuke. All right? I don't recommend any children sit in on this. Viewer discretion is advised toward the matter. However, yes, prostitution is a major problem that social media is a catalyst to. Let it continue.
chasing goals. Don't nobody want to work no more. Don't nobody want to be career driven because I guess being a doctor is boring these days. We want to be IG models. We want to be sexy red. We just want to be sexy in general. And if we do get a job, we're going to work our 12, 16-hour shifts just so we can go buy us a body because we want to look like Ari. We want to look like Jada. We want to look like all the Instagram girlies. And if you think about it, women don't really have no whole lot of positive influencers to look up to.
And she's right about that. Because any women that are actually speaking some substance pertaining to their sisters, they don't get as much shine as the women that are advocating profanity, indecency, and disorder. The small few of women that are actually speaking decency and some order regarding to their female counterparts, they don't get as much shine. And the same women develop envy and hate towards such other women that are actually speaking good works, professing good works to their fellow female audiences. So she's right about that. The profane and disorderly women get more recognition. Let it continue.
Everybody that they're banking their life off of is a bunch of ran-through women that may or may not get paid off of their content. This is the thing. A lot of women like to act like they're getting paid off their content, but I know how that content stuff go, but that's another story for another day. A lot of y'all are just satisfied with likes. Women have let the attention that they receive from social media make them feel like they're worthy of something. And it's like, it's not to say that you're not, but if your real life doesn't have anything going on and all you care about is being posted up and getting cute and getting likes and getting attention from men, it's like, baby, what do you really got going on in your real life? I think women have taken social media to a point of no return. Y'all have now let the internet make y'all think that there's no good men. Y'all have let the internet make y'all think that all men cheat, all men ain't shit. Y'all have let the internet make y'all think that the only way to date a man is if you're receiving something. Y'all have let the internet
let her cook.
make y'all think that everything has to be some type of exchange of money, some type of transactional exchange. Then you got the women on the reverse side who don't look like the IG models for whatever reason. Probably can't afford it, probably don't know which route to take, probably don't know how to do themselves up, whatever. So now they looking at the internet, oh, I wish I had a body like that. My body's not good enough. Oh my God, the men are only paying attention to the girls with the BBLs. They don't like regular natural girls. Yes, they do. I don't know who keeps telling y'all that. I don't know why y'all...
Facts. 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 Listen. That BBL stuff is demonic as hell. It's demonic and it's disgusting. Many women are only getting those BBLs because they're seeing other women with it. And through a profane, whorish spirit, they are getting these BBLs competing with one another while deceiving themselves, thinking that us men like that. That couldn't be farther from the truth. That BBL stuff have y'all looking like clowns out there. Have y'all looking like sideshows. Right? What are those sensational characters that are in the circus? What they call it, a freak show? Yes, that's what those things have y'all looking like. They are only getting it because other women have it. It has nothing to do with us being attracted to it or not. Now, you may have some men who are attracted to it, but those men are messed off in the mind. They're perverted and they're whoremongers. So yeah, you're going to get some men's attention, but it's going to be those men that are not going to have any sustainability to your life. They're just going to contribute to your destruction. That's the type of men you're going to attract with those BBLs. They're going to be contributors to your destruction. But the main reason why they get it is because they're competing with other women. They see a woman with a BBL, oh, they automatically think, oh yeah, I want that too. Let me stack a few racks, and I'm gonna go ahead and fly down to South America or Central America and get a BBL surgery. Whoa. Let it continue.
Now listening to the men, they keep telling y'all time and time again, we do not like BBLs, and y'all keep saying, well, we doing it for us. Okay, well, whatever, another story for another day. But you got the women that's feeling like they're less worthy. Now you got the ones that don't want to post at all because they feel like I don't get any likes. Y'all are letting likes dictate how you truly feel about yourself. A lot of y'all are hiding your likes. Hiding your likes for what, baby? I wouldn't care if I posted something and got 1, 2 likes. I'm not hiding no likes. That lets me know that y'all are insecure. Y'all taking y'all likes too serious because anytime you want to show when you got 500 likes, but you want to hide when you got 50 likes, baby, that lets me know that you're taking the internet validation too seriously. Because why you hiding your likes? You didn't feel like you was that girl with 50 likes like you did with 500? But we can't just blame the women. We have to look at all the thirsty men that lust over women's pictures, all the
Facts. See, these whoremonger ass men add fuel to the fire. Let me tell you something. If we weren't validating their foolishness on this social media, it would take a lot of steam out of the confusion that runs amok by this beast called social media. It will take a lot of steam and fuel out of such disorder and dysfunction. But you weak ass men who are given over to your lust, drooling and doing God knows what to these whorish pictures of these women who prostitute themselves on social media, you add to the fire.
Thirsty men that lives in women's DMs, y'all are literally the reason why women refuse to go get jobs. Women are out here paying for bodies just to sit on social media and the internet all day and sell content to people like y'all, all the way down to their feet. And y'all wonder. But I wonder, if the internet was to crash, how many of y'all would really know who y'all are outside of it? So many of y'all have an identity crisis, it'd be ridiculous. Y'all don't know who y'all are outside of this internet, and that's sad.
All right. So we're going to take it to the less decent examples that we're going to cut to shreds. So we let her cook. We let her set the stage of such decency and order that should be encouraged, contrary to the dysfunction and profaneness that is running amok. She called it out. Now we're going to further call it out and cut it to shreds with the scriptures toward the end of this video. But let's go ahead and move forward to the content that's going to get cut to shreds. All right.
It's crazy how y'all...
Let me see something here. Bear with me. All right. So we have this woman here call herself speaking on the Most High, speaking about God's business, right? Quote unquote. Now, as I pause this video, we don't even have to hear her say anything to know that she's out of order. For one, she calls herself prophesying, speaking on, encouraging people to do a righteous move or a righteous act while her titties are hanging out. This woman's titties are hanging out, cleavage wide open right there. And best believe her making this video with such a presentation was all planned. All for likes and attention, setting thirst traps while she calls herself speaking on God's business, quote unquote. Well, we already know you're not serving the God of Israel. Let it continue.
He out here messing over people who had genuine intentions for you, actually cared for you and loved you, gave you a love you never even received from your parents. And you out here messing over on them because you feel like they green, they desperate, they don't love themselves, they don't know their value. Y'all gonna reap what you sow.
So through the spirit, we know she on here ranting about some whoremonger ass dude she was dealing with that done pumped and dumped her. Yeah, we know exactly what this is about. It ain't hard to tell. That's why she's such in the presentation. That's why her titties are out. Some man who done took her and her own craftiness and did some slick stuff, got her all in her feelings, So now she's ranting and has the audacity to try to say, let God handle it. We already know you're not talking about the God of Israel. You talking about that pagan Christian God, because only that pagan Christian God and that Christian doctrine would allow such a rant. Let it continue.
Y'all gonna read what you saw, and whoever in that situation, whoever experienced the situation, baby, pray about it. Don't try to get your lick back.
Now she's talking about pray about it and not get your lick back. So some fool, some whoremonger ass nigga, some whoremongering ass dog then told her she was the only one, and then she found out that he messing with this girl over here, he messing with that woman over there, or she was just a side piece, and now she talking about pray over and don't get your lick back. We already know what that mean, getting your lick back. That mean going out and playing the whore also. But she's already playing the whore, as she calls herself, praying about it and encouraging others to play about it because she got her titties hanging out. Hypocrites. Hey, man, we're going to go ahead and get in some scriptures before she talks anymore. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 13, starting at verse 17. Likewise, thou son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people, which prophesy out of their own heart, and prophesy thou against them, and say, thus saith Yahweh Elohim, woe to the women that sew pillars to all armholes, and make kerchiefs upon the head of every stature to hunt souls. So this woman is doing just that. She's hunting souls by sitting up here with this chest to head camera angle, got her titties out, got all her sensuality being wide open with that damn tattoo on her chest. We already know what that's about. Sitting here ranting about some dude lying to her and trying to convince herself not to get her lick back, not to go out and play the whore. Well, woman, you already playing the whore, and you getting whatever other men that are subscribed to your channel or subscribed to your platform to thirst at you. So you're trying to get your lick back without directly trying to get your lick back. Get the hell on out of here with that bullshit. Continuing on. This is Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 18. And say, thus saith Yahweh Elohim, woe to the women that sew pillows to armholes and make kerchiefs upon the head of every stature to hunt souls. Will ye hunt the souls of my people? And will you save the souls alive that come unto you? Verse 19. And will ye pollute me among my people for handfuls of barley and for pieces of bread to slay the souls that should not die, and to save the souls alive that should not live by your lying to my people that hear your lies? Yeah, this woman up here speaking all type of lies, trying to encourage righteous acts while she's underhandedly playing the whore and promoting prostitution. Got her titties hanging out while trying to talk some righteousness. Verse 20. Wherefore thus saith Yahweh Elohim, behold, I am against your pillows. Yeah, all that convenience that you feel you have to do such profane acts, to get on the camera and present yourself any kind of way and try to speak and advocate some righteousness. Yeah, Most High say he's against your convenience. Behold, I am against your pillows, wherewith ye there hunt the souls to make them fly. And I will tear them from your arms and will let the souls go, even the souls that ye hunt to make them fly. Yeah, this is a damn Jezebel right here. This is a whorish ass Jezebel hunting souls, trying to get men to lust after her because she low key want to get her lick back from that dude that did her dirty. Yeah, trying to speak some righteousness while in her heart she's planning all type of wickedness. Man, it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. Verse 21. Your kerchiefs also will I tear, and deliver my people out of your hand, and they shall be no more in your hand to be hunted, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Let it continue.
Don't move a muscle. Don't lift a finger. Let God handle it, because He can do more than what you can do. Don't trust me, baby. It's not worth it. Don't try to get your lick back. Let God handle it. Let God handle it, baby. Don't move a muscle, baby.
The Most High need to handle your ass and show you how to work with some decency and order. Your ass have the audacity to try to speak on the Most High's business while you promoting yourself in prostitution. Got your titties all out and your chest wide open. Because you mad of some dog ass whoremonger doing you dirty. So you low key want to try to attract another man so you can get your lip back low key while speaking the opposite. Get the hell out of here. We see right through this. Only fools and the naive don't see through this. Only fools and the naives don't see through this ploy this woman's doing. It ain't hard to tell. Hey, listen up here. Listen. She over here talking about let God handle it, try to promote some righteousness. You ain't got no business speaking like that. You ain't got no business speaking like that. So you get your ass on social media trying to talk all this hypocritical nonsense while you got your titties hanging out, trying to attract whoever else you can attract so you can get your lick back on the man that did you dirty. Man, look here. Look here. Numbers chapter 27, verse 16. Let Yahweh, the Elohim of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation. So it's already been written in our Torah that a man should be over the congregation. A man should be speaking this. The hell you doing getting your ass in front of a camera with your titties hanging out, trying to talk on the Most High's business? Talking about, oh, pray on it. Oh, let God handle it. Oh, you reap what you sow. All because you mad because your ass was playing the whore with a whoremonger and he did you dirty and treated you just like a whore. Get the hell on out of here with that bullshit. Verse 17, Numbers chapter 27, verse 17. Which may go out before them, and which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in, that the congregation of Yahweh be not as sheep, which have no shepherd. You women getting on here on this damn social media trying to speak the Most High's business. You cannot be a shepherd. You have no business speaking on these matters of the Most High like this. If anything, you should be professing good works. You should be speaking on decency and order that pertains to the attitude, right? The attitude and the mentality and the works of women. Not on here having your titties hanging out, talking about a man that did you dirty and you insinuating getting your lick back, but instead you trying to convince yourself otherwise by speaking on God. You are taking the name of Yahweh, or the title, I should say, of Yahweh in vain by doing this. Yeah. You are taking the title of Yahweh in vain. On here talking about pray and let God handle it while you presenting yourself as a whore. Ain't no telling what she's wearing below. That whole outfit is probably revealing. Let her finish.
Relax. And if you're patient enough, God might give you front row seats to the show. Please don't try to get your lick back.
Yeah, she's just trying to convince herself not to do it, but at the same time, she's double-minded because she got her titties all hanging out on the video to all her male followers that watch her to try to pull them in to get her lick back. Man, the hypocrisy is real. All right. So next indecent example, right? Let me go to it here. Yeah, this is the next indecent example. Yeah. So this woman here, I'm not trying to promote her page like that, but yeah, this woman here. So this woman prostituting herself. We can see she's bent over in this picture like she hot and ready to take some back shots while speaking on God at the same time. Look at this blasphemous here, this blasphemous picture and this blasphemous speech that's coming from this haughty ass woman, bent over like she ready to take some back shots. Listen here. She said, if you're interested, and I really hope you are, go on my post later on today. I'm sharing some fights, tests, and testimonies because God fixed me quick and redirected my actions and making me share love instead of anger, my story instead of my enemies. See, this is that insanity that roots from Christianity. Christianity is the product of this bullshit right here. Only Christianity allows such hypocrisy and profanity to be conjured up by the double mind to speak in such wickedness. This is all hypocritical here about this woman. Now she says here, proposed picture, the SCX appeal, quill fight. And it's still kiss my ass if you're hating. God is love. See, there we go with that God is love. So nah, God hates you for this. Yeah, because you wide open and sin right here. Bent over like you ready for some back shots. Why you talking about God is love? And then she says, sexual healing all in me. This is a straight up Jezebel banshee ass demon. Look at this mess here. This is crazy. This is insane. These Jezebels are out of order, and it's all because social media, like the sister from the beginning of the video stated in her rant toward the hypocrisy and foolishness coming from these out of order women. See, that record button and social media is going to be the destruction to a lot of you. Let's get some precepts here. Excuse me. Isaiah chapter 3, verses 16 through 26. Moreover, Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go and making a tingling with their feet. That's exactly what this woman's doing right here, as she professing that God is love and that God is redirecting her actions. No, God ain't telling you to bend over like some $2 hoe ready for some back shots. Most High ain't telling you to do that right here and post all this in that same picture while you bent over like that. Look here. Verse 17. Therefore Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts. So that's why a lot of y'all have a hard time growing hair. Your hair is all unhealthy and stuff, and you got all that damn weave up in it. Because of your haughtiness and your pride and your wanton eyes. And if your hair isn't growing long, it's probably real thin and brittle. Yeah, that's also a part of that scab. When you have real thin hair that's brittle and it breaks easily, that's a part of that scab too. Yeah, the northern kingdom gets affected with this too. When your hair is thinning and it breaks easily, yeah, that's a part of that scab to the crown. Says verse 17, therefore Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts. Verse 18, in that day Yahweh will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls, and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins, the glasses, and the fine linen, and the hoods, and the veils. So basically, this is figurative speech saying the Most High will have them spoiled. Their ruin actually creeps up on them for such an attitude. The Most High will see that they get smited as such, where they're spoiled. And whatever destruction he conjures up for them for having this type of display and attitude and disposition, bent over like that while talking about God is love. Get the hell out of here. Continuing forward. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well-set hair, baldness. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth. And burning instead of beauty. We see all this. We see all that in this picture right here from this profane display. From this profane display. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. So the Most High will ultimately humble you in many ways. You'll be desolate and sitting upon the ground. That's the Most High, figuratively speaking, saying he will humble you wicked, haughty-ass woman. Now, let's get to some correction here, right? So, what's the counteracting of this? 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array. Well, we see in these two examples here that there's no type of modesty or decency in the display of the two examples that we seen here. From the first one that we just got off of and this one right here. There's no modesty in this. It's all whoredom. See, Babylon has taught you women to be this way, to your own destruction. Babylon had gave you this illusion of freedom to where you feel like you can do whatever the hell you want to do, but spiritually, you're working against the Most High and you're setting yourselves up for your own destruction. And that destruction catches many of you off guard. Whoa. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 10. But which becoming women professing godliness with good works. Yeah, you're not professing godliness if you're talking about God and then you presenting yourself like a whore. You're not professing godliness if you calling yourself teaching about God as a woman. That's not your role. It's not your role to get your ass in front of some camera and run your damn mouth about stuff you don't know what you're talking about. Run your mouth in hypocrisy, claiming to know God, claiming to be a believer. And even you Israelite women who know you're Israelites and you know you have some degree of knowledge toward the Hebraic truth. Y'all need to shut y'all asses up. Y'all are out of order doing this stuff. First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Shut your asses up. Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And see all you dog ass men out there who egg these women on by watching them because your ass is thirsty, or you watching them just because they easy on the eyes and they're pretty to look at, and then you leaving your comments and shit on their damn platform when they're working out of order. Nah, y'all get the hell up out of here too, because y'all contributing, like the sister said in the first video. Y'all need to get the hell out of here too, and y'all got destruction coming to y'all too, because y'all play into this foolishness. First Timothy chapter 2, verse 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. We see the deception and we see the transgression all in this picture right here and the last video. Deception and transgression all together, existing within the same vessel. Yeah. See, you women doing all this stuff. Look, Yahweh Shai is going to come after y'all too. Yeah, Yahweh Shai is not pleased with y'all. And see, these be the same women talking about, oh, Jesus is my husband. Jesus. That y'all be in such delusion that y'all try to make a romantic example out of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is not going to be your romantic covering. You need an actual man for that. Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Look here. What did Yahweh Shai say here? Revelation chapter 2, verses 18 through 23. And unto the angel of the church of Thyatira write, these things saith the Son of Yahweh, who hath his eyes like unto a flame of fire, and his feet as like fine brass. I know thy works, and charity, and service, and faith, and thy patience, and thy works, and the last to be more than the first. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. We're seeing all that right here in this dog-ass display. Verse 21, and I gave her space to repent of her fornication, and she repented not. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and all of them that commit adultery with her into great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds. And I will kill her children with death. And all the churches shall know that I am he, which searcheth their reins and hearts. And I will give unto every one of you according to your works. So yeah, Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with this mess neither. Yahweh Shai is looking at y'all with disgust right now. Yahweh Shai is probably contributing to y'all being set up and being cast into strong delusion to your ultimate ruling. Whoa. Now, what should y'all be doing? What should y'all be doing since y'all out of order and y'all want to try to give testimonies and prophecy like y'all some damn prophetess? What should y'all be doing? Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Verse 2, be not rash with thy mouth, And let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh. For Yahweh is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. Yeah, y'all run y'all mouth a mile a minute and don't even know what the hell y'all talking about. Being hypocrites, going against all the decency and order of the Most High. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 3. For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known by multitude of words. There you have it. Right there. A fool's voice is known by the multitude of words. Y'all are showcasing y'all's foolishness. Whoa. Whoa. May peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. Shalom.